Okay, welcome Manish ji.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can please
Good
start.
evening, everyone. Today we have topic that is related to money. Money is the one of the most important factor. For that, we have to discuss. We have to understand. We have to know some rule, some information, some awareness. So that's keeping in our mind related to money. I have kept. I have kept a topic that is the portfolio audit. The portfolio audit might be possible you have heard sometime, you have not heard sometime. Portfolio is the general meaning. That's suppose that you have invested some amount into share market, you have invested into mutual fund market, so then it is the portfolio. Whatever amount you have invested into equity share, whatever amount you have invested into mutual fund, so that is the portfolio. Suppose that I have invested 5 lakh rupees in different 10 companies, or another 3 lakh rupees in 3 to 4 different kind of mutual fund scheme. Some can be long term, some can be short term, some can be mid size, some can be large size. Okay, so whole 10 company plus 4 mutual fund company is considered as your portfolio. So topic is the portfolio audit. That is your portfolio. So what is the meaning of portfolio audit? It means whatever you have asset, whether it can be in equity share, whether it can be mutual fund, or it can be in FD, it can be anywhere. Well, any kind of asset investment you have, so that whole thing as a collective is considered as a portfolio. So today we are discussing and going to discuss about what is the portfolio or how we can make the portfolio audit so that your investment will work effectively and you will earn more money. So that is the whole and sole idea of the portfolio audit. So now we are going to discuss about a step by step, and if you have any question, you can ask. So before starting my session, just I want to know your status, and I'm asking some question. Just you have to put that question on your diary, on your notebook, on your mobile, or if you want to record this particular 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you can record, because this question is going to pin you. This question is going to create some pain uh, in inside you. Reason is that it is related to money, and it will show, oh, I'm losing money. It means that it is going to create some pain point for you. So let us discuss question by question, or you can think whether it is creating happiness or it is creating pain for you, that you have to take decision. First, do you have the list of wealth? Suppose that I have the different kind of investment, like I have some money in bank account, I have some fixed deposit in some bank account, I have investment in equity share, I have investment into mutual fund share. Okay, I have invested in 2 and 3 real estate company, I have invested 50 lakh, 50,000, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs in the any startup company. So I have the mix kind of the investment, and that is the that I am asking you, do you have the list? If you don't have list, it means you are not able to control, you are not able to see how much amount, how much wealth, how much investment is in your pocket, in your basket. So once you are not aware what kind of the wealth you are holding, what kind of the wealth you have, so you cannot manage. So that is the one thing. So first of all, you have to create list of wealth. Second, you have to understand legal title of assets. Suppose that your father has told, you have one real estate property in Delhi and amount is around 4 CR, and you are happy. Oh, after my father, this property belongs to me and I will be owner of the 4 CR. One day you have asked the legal document of that property. Your father has shown. Then you have find out, oh no, what's happening? It means happening is that the legal holder was not your father. It is the name of you can say that your grandfather, मतलब कि father के पास इनका लीगल टाइटल था, एंड यू आर अवेयर कि योर फादर इज फोर ब्रदर, तो इट मीन्स कि नाउ यू आर नॉट honor of the 4 CR. Now it is going to you have it is the going you are going to have only 1 CR. Reason this property belong to your great grandfather, so that property will have the division between your father and brother. So father has 4 brother including my father, so it means my father has the uh, access of the one CR, and I'm the single child of my father, so definitely I will be the owner of the 1 CR. So I was thinking ki I am going to have the ownership of 4 CR, but when I have checked the legal status, legal title of asset, then I have find out oh, yeah, 4 CR. Now it is only 1 CR. Control on asset. Sometimes we have purchased some land, we have purchased some koti, we have purchased some real estate or anything. Okay, and I have purchased you can say the 100 square feet a land, and I have seen after 10 years, I am seeing someone has captured, someone has created temporary structure, but they are not willing to vacate that land. I have tried. I have written the police complaint and I have given the notice, legal notices and everything, but I am not having control on that asset. It means कि वो asset मेरे हाथ से चला गया. So if you have the such kind of asset, then you have to find out कि how you can have the control on your asset. Fair market value of your asset. Suppose that you have invested 5 years back in any land, any flat, OT, mutual fund, shares, gold, anywhere. And now it is the price 2 times more, 3 times more, 5 times more, or sometimes your investment is going to down 5%, 10%, 20%. You have, first of all, you have to identify what is the fair market value of your asset, and you have to compare when you have invested. Suppose that you have invested 5 years back and it is going only 1 CR, say now it is the price of the 1.5 CR. It means in the 5 years it has grown only 50%. Then you have to think, यार जब मुझे 5 साल में 50% ही कमाना था, तो why not I have kept in the bank? बैंक में कम से कम सुख और शांति तो रहती. There was no such as the टेंशन कि गोल्ड खरीद के मैंने रखा हुआ है और इट हैज इंक्रीज ओनली 50% एंड कल को चोरी हो सकता है, ये एक प्रॉब्लम है. सपोज दैट आई हैव परचेज द house property, land, building, then it is the problem ki anyone can have the control of that particular asset. So if you are facing the such kind of the issue, then you have to identify, you have to know what is the fair market value, so you can identify your investment has reached that much purpose or not. And last one is the storage status. Suppose that legal title in your name or legal title in your father name, but that paper is holding by your dadaji, your mamaji, your tauji, and they have the some kurfati demand, or they have the some illegal intention, and they are trying to keep that property in their own name, or they want to distribute with their child. Okay, then it will create problem for you. So that you have to understand what is the storage status, whether you are holding a document or someone else is holding. So first of all, you have to think, you have to create some list of wealth, legal title of asset, who is controlling asset, and what is the fair market of your asset, and what is the legal storage, where is the document is the storage, and where is the legal document. So that is the 5 questions that is related to you. And if you say, Manish, I am pass means I have list of asset, I have the legal title, I have the control of the asset, I know what is the fair market value of asset, and everything in my control. Then it's very good. There is no such as a question you are in the worry or you are into the problem. But if your answer is negative in any of them, then it is going to problem for your portfolio, it is going to problem for your money. So that you have to understand whether whatever the 5 point I have discussed with you, whether it is your answer is yes or your answer is no. That you have to keep yourself. Now We are going to discuss about the type of investment. We are going to discuss about the purpose of investment. We are going to discuss about the how to create wealth, and in last, the what is the portfolio audit. That is our topic. Now, I hope कि till time, whatever I have told to you, you have connected, you got my frequency, what I want to deliver to you, where I want to create the awareness in your mind. So I hope everything is clear. Now I'm moving further. First, we have to understand type of investment. Type of investment is like saving. Saving can be, sorry, saving can be into bank, gold, forex commodity, shares, mutual fund, real estate. So this is the some kind of the investment where we can make the some saving. Bank account, it can be saving account, it can be fixed deposit, it can be forex commodity, it can be shares, mutual fund, gold, real estate. It can be insurance. I have purchased the some money back policies, etc. That I have invested into business, startup business. PPF account, I have public provident fund, EPF account. Okay, I have given the loan to someone. I have purchased some government bonds and many others. I'm not keeping the lots of the name. You can have the others name. Okay, so this is the kind of the investment where you can deposit your savings, so your money will create money and you will be the wealthy person. So I have given the some example in front of now. Nature of investment. Whenever we are going to make any investment, whenever we are going to make any saving, that we must be aware of what should be the nature of investment. The nature of investment is the one is the long term and another is the short term. Suppose that I had one land and I have sold. I had one land and I have sold. And after once I have sold that land, so I got 50 lakh. And I know okay, within the 6 months or within the 1 year, I have to marry my kids. I have to marry my kids. Okay. So that I have sold my property. Then this amount is the short-term amount, because within the 1 and 2 year, whenever my kids will is going to marriage, so I have to make expenses. Okay. So it is the short-term plan. So what is my suggestion? I will give suggestion to you that this 50 lakh rupees should be deposited into bank account. It can be saving or it can be fixed deposit amount. Reason is that suppose that I have fixed deposit for the 1 year and my kids' marriage is settled after 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. So it is easy to withdraw from bank. Just I have to go bank and I have to give the letter. Sir, my FD was for the 1 year, but I want to pre-mature my FD. So whatever you want to charge as an interest, penalty, fee, etc., whatever you want to charge, you have to release. But you have to release my FD. What bank will do? From the first day to 7 months, 6 months, 8 months, till time वो interest दे देगा, और for the 3 to 4 months they will charge 1%, 2% at the premature penalty or some fee. Okay, so it means, and within the 24 hours they will provide money to you. So that we have to understand कि whenever we have some fund, so what is the purpose? Whether it is the short term, whether it is the long term. Suppose that I have the 50 lakh rupees and I am aware for 10 years there is no requirement. We are not aware about the future. There is some kind of the emergency or anything, but in the normal scenario, there is no requirement. Then I have the option. I can invest into real estate. I can invest into gold. I can invest into mutual fund. I can invest into equity. Reason is that the tenure of that nature, that fund is the longer. For the longer time, we can go the different kind of investment. So before making investment, we have to understand what is the purpose, whether it is the long term, whether it is the short term. So that one thing we have to sure before making investment. Whatever the money I have right now, I have to short term investment or long term investment. That you have to clear in your mind. Rule. Just I'm going to put some rule in front of you, but I'm not going to discuss about the rule, because today we are going to discuss about the portfolio, and once I will I will disclose the rule of the investment, then I will come on the portfolio. The rule of the investment is the: return, my goal, safety, liquidity, comparison with others, and the risk. So this is the rule of the investment. Return, my goal, safety, liquidity, comparison with others, and the risk. So this is the rule of the investment. Return, my goal, safety, liquidity, comparison with others, and the risk. So this is the rule of the investment. proportion, and taxation. So just I am giving the one example to you. Suppose that there is the 1 lakh rupees free and there is no requirement for the 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Then I have the 3 to 4 option. One, I can invest into saving account. I can invest into fixed deposit account. I can go for the PPF account. I can invest into gold. I can invest into equity share. Suppose that I have invested into uh, FD account. Then whenever this amount will mature, so I have to pay 30% as 30% taxation, because I'm assuming my total income in every year it is going to exceed 10 lakh rupees, and after 10 lakh rupees it is a 30%. Okay, but when I have invested that 1 lakh rupees in PPF, and PPF amount will come after 15 years, but that is the tax free. So last point I have to discuss about the tax impact. So before making investment, we have to understand that when we are going to make investment, so when we will return after 2 years, 6 years, 6 months, 10 years, 20 years. So whatever the amount I will get, so um, how much tax I have to pay. So that you have to understand liquidity. Suppose that I have invested into PPF, so whether it is a liquid, no, because in the PPF there is the lock-in period, that is the 15 years. मतलब 15 साल से पहले you cannot withdraw from EPF or PPF. But when you have deposited into bank deposit or saving account, matured amount, anything, within the 24 hours, you can back your amount. Definitely, prematurity का कुछ penalty कुछ ये सब लग जाएगा. Otherwise, it is liquid. Now, before making any investment, you have to consider about the return, safety, liquidity, compare with the other option, gold, proportion, and taxation. So that is the rule for investment that we will discuss in the another class, because it is the every topic like return, taxation, proportion, my goal, safety, liquidity is the long topic, and on anything on single point at least 10 to 15 minutes, at least 10 to 15 minutes is the requirement. Okay, now move further. Suppose that I'm taking the example of the equity and mutual fund return. In mutual fund, it is the return is the 10%, 12%, 15%, 20%. But in the equity, it can be 100%, 200%, 300%. We have the heard some share has been the 3 times, 4 times, 10 times, 20 times within the 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. But in case of the mutual fund, it is not possible. So that we have to understand. Okay, risk, focus, search process, safety, and taxation. The taxation is the almost same, because equity and mutual fund is the same kind of the investment. The taxation impact will be same. It can be long term, it can be short term, and short term and long term 10%, 20%, 30%, whatever, that is the same. Okay, so that is the separate thing. Just I am keeping the some idea in front of you. Now we are going to discuss about investment portfolio audit. So before making the portfolio audit, when I have to discuss about, you have to create list of assets. So सबसे पहले you have to create your list of investment wherever you have the investment. It can be bank account, it can be a startup, it can be gold, it can be commodity, it can be forex, it can be real estate, it can be anywhere, insurance, anywhere. So first of all, you have to create Excel sheet, diary, copy, mobile, whatever you use. लेकिन मन ही मन में मत रखना है. Just you have to create list, डायरी में हो, कॉपी में हो, एक्सेल में हो, मोबाइल में हो, लैपटॉप में, एनीवेयर, बट नॉट इन योर माइंड. क्योंकि वंस यू आर राइटिंग, तो यार ये कहाँ रह गया, ये छूट गया, या फिर आफ्टर सम टाइम व्हेन यू विल रिकॉल सम अनदर इन्वेस्टमेंट, चलो यार वहां लिख देते हैं. अगर दिमाग में रहेगा तो एक लिखाएगा, दो पहले वाला छूट जाएगा. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू क्रिएट योर लिस्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट. Then return on your investment. Then once you will find out, suppose that you have written 5 lakh rupees in FD, 2 lakh rupees in saving account, 10 lakh rupees in equity, 3 CR real estate, 10 lakh का gold है, इस तरीके से फिर you have written. Then another column will be return on your investment. You have to find out, यार गोल्ड में मैंने 10 लाख रुपया लगाया तो उसका रिटर्न कितना मिला. जो मैंने 10 लाख आज से 5 साल पहले परचेज किया था, नाउ ये 5 लाख का चीज 10 लाख हो गया, या 8 लाख वाला चीज 10 लाख हुआ, या 9 लाख वाला 10 लाख हुआ. तो व्हेन यू विल लिस्ट डाउन योर इन्वेस्टमेंट, देन यू कैन फाइंड आउट कि व्हाट इज द रिटर्न ऑन योर इन्वेस्टमेंट. दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. Analysis with the other market options. Suppose that I have invested 10 lakh rupees in FD account, and FD they are paying around 6%. Okay, after 1 year, I have find out, yeah, I have 10 lakh rupees in FD. I have I have seen the interest certificate. तो 10 लाख के ऊपर 6% से 6 लाख रुपए आ गया. चलो ठीक है, 10 लाख के 6 लाख नहीं, 60,000. Okay, TDS कट जाएगा. That I am not going to discuss about the TDS. 60,000. But when I have seen one thing, ये 10 लाख रुपया I have invested in any shares, तो that share is going to the 10 lakh से 20 lakhs हो गया. It means कि there was a profit of the 10 lakh rupees. But now I have invested into the fixed deposit. So how much I am getting? 60,000. कहाँ 10 लाख, कहाँ 60,000. That you have to compare. So if you have the list, when you have the ROI, then you can make the analysis with the other market option. So that is the process of the portfolio audit. Whatever it is like that, when you are feeling ill or you are not feeling good, so what you do? आप डॉक्टर के पास जाते हो, तो डॉक्टर they are asking some question to you. आपने क्या खाया था, रात में सोए थे, नहीं सोए थे, किसी कीड़ा ने काट लिया, वेदर आपको चोट लगा, क्या लगा. They ask some more detail. Okay, and after that they have written, doctor is written some medicine as well as the 3 to 4 test. बीपी करा लो, शुगर करा लो, फास्टिंग के पहले करा लो, फास्टिंग के बाद करा लो, whatever the list. Okay, so when you got the test, and they after that they find out the whether there is any disease, whether there is any problem or not, the diagnosis करता है. Okay, so once you have the list, when you will find out the return of investment, then you can compare with the other. हम blood report में भी क्या देखते हैं, my hemoglobin is the 5, let's say जो 5 and general होता है 4 to 6, then I can assume कि नहीं यार मेरा तो ठीक है जी. वही चीज we have to understand in the portfolio audit. Suppose that my investment is paying 15% per annum. Okay, or other asset is also paying, some asset is paying 12%, some asset is paying the 10%, some asset is paying the 20%, and my return is around 15%. Then I can say if my investment is safe as well as the up to mark of market, because we cannot compare every time high. We cannot think for the low, but we have to compare average. So that we have to understand कि when we will have the list of asset, when we will write the return of the investment, then we will find out कि अगर मैं इसके अलावा कहीं और investment करता तो what was the option and what was the return of investment. Analysis with the expected return, that you have to analyze कि whatever I am earning, whatever I have the earn, and what can be I have the expectation. So that is the beauty of the portfolio audit. It's okay. Past जो गुजर गया 1 साल 2 साल 5 साल, you cannot take the comeback. Okay, but in future you can save, you can create bright future. Past dark था, लेकिन मैं future अपना bright करूँगा. That you have to understand. And this is the portfolio audit. Just I'm sharing the one slide in where you can make the investment like real estate, fixed deposit, gold, startup, equity share, mutual fund, insurance, and some other. Okay. So first off, when you are going to make any investment, then you have to understand what is your financial goal, long term, short term, mid term. Then you have to understand fixed rate or market rate. Then you have to, when you have to make some investment in insurance, then you have to see whether it is the term insurance, whether it is the money back insurance. When you will find out term insurance, then there is no return. Once you lost, मतलब कि जब आप नहीं रहोगे तो आपके परिवार वाले को पैसा मिलेगा, जब तक आप जिंदा रहोगे तो term insurance there is no money. But in case of the money back, insurance company is paying to the some money back, but their return is around 6 to 7% or maximum 8%. Then you can easily find out, यार मैंने इंश्योरेंस पे तो बेकार पैसा लगाया, अगर दैट सेम अमाउंट आई हैव इन्वेस्टेड इन म्यूचुअल फंड कम से कम 12% आता, तो मैं 8 और 12 में क्यों मैं बर्बाद होने जाऊं. ओके, इन्फ्लेशन रेट ग्रोथ, आपका जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है वेदर इट इज अ बीटिंग इन्फ्लेशन रेट और नॉट, इज इन्वेस्टमेंट इनटू रियल एस्टेट इज योर एसेट और लायबिलिटी, दैट वी विल डिस्कस लेटर. And are you holding worthy share or mutual fund or not, that we will discuss. So I hope that this slide you have understand concept of the portfolio audit. Now, as I have told you, short term, long term, and medium term. So when you have the short term goal, तो 100% risk free item में जाना चाहिए, like बैंक सेविंग अकाउंट में, एफडी अकाउंट में, जहां पर कोई रिस्क नहीं है. When you have the long term plan, like 10 साल 5 साल 20 साल मेरे को कोई रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. सपोज दैट माई सैलरी इज अराउंड 1 लाख रुपीज पर मंथ एंड आई हैव टू इन्वेस्ट जस्ट 1 लाख रुपीज. देन आई कैन थिंक यार अभी मेरा 1 लाख का सैलरी है तो डेफिनेटली इन फ्यूचर इट विल इंक्रीज. ये जो 1 लाख रुपया है सेविंग अमाउंट, देयर इज नो नीड फॉर द 1 ईयर 10 ईयर. चलो मैं कहीं भी लगा देता हूँ तो इवन इट इज 100% रिस्की. लेकिन अगर वो 10 साल में 10 गुना 20 गुना देके चल जाए तो दैन इट विल बी वेरी गुड एंड ग्रेट. ओके, so that I can go for the long term. So that you have to understand how you have to classify your investment. Now, now I will give the one example with the house. If, before discussing this investment in house, my disclaimer is that एक घर रहने के लिए होना चाहिए. I am discussing about the investment in the house property, not for the own residence. I am talking about the investment purpose. Okay, आपका रेसिडेंस है, आप 1 करोड़ में कर दो, 10 करोड़ में कर दो, 50 करोड़ में कर दो. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डिस्कस यू एंड आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गाइड टू राइट नाउ. आई एम टॉकिंग कि एक घर होने के बावजूद यू हैव परचेज अनदर हाउस, ये इससे रेंटल इनकम आएगा. तो दैट आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस विथ यू. दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि इन्वेस्टमेंट वर्सेज रिटर्न. सपोज दैट यू हैव इन्वेस्टेड 1 CR इन एनी प्रॉपर्टी. आप किसी भी सोसाइटी किसी भी कोठी में यू हैव इन्वेस्टेड 1 CR, देन एक्सपेक्टेड रेंटल विल बी 35,000, 40,000, 45,000. तो लेट अस assume maximum to maximum I am going to discuss about it is the 50,000 rupees per month. इससे ज्यादा तो 1 करोड़ के घर का वैल्यू हो ही नहीं सकता है. I am 100% sure any flat, any कोठी which has the value of the 1 CR, 50,000 per month भी रेंटल नहीं होगा. मैक्सिमम 35 to 40. तो लेट्स assume it is the 50%. 50 multiply 12, 6 लाख. मतलब 1 करोड़ रुपया लगा के मैं 6 लाख रुपया कमा रहा हूँ. तो इफ my intention to earn the rental income, then it is the bullshit. Reason is that ये मैं एफडी में भी कमा सकता था, ये मैं म्यूचुअल फंड में भी कहीं लगाऊंगा तो कमा सकता था. ओके, तो दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट इज द माय इन्वेस्टमेंट, व्हाट इज द माय रिटर्न. Another thing you have to think, investment in the house property for the investment purpose or for the residential. So residential, before starting my this slide, I have given the disclaimer. एक घर के लिए there is no consultancy to you. I'm discussing about the investment in the another house property. Then you have to find out investment versus return. That मैंने आपको ये बता दिया. That capital increase versus maturity of the asset. Suppose that you are getting the 3% or 4% rental income, but every year asset is increasing 10%. The total your income will be 3 to 4% of the rental income plus 10% capital appreciation. So every year you are getting the 15%. It's okay. Capital appreciation you are not getting in your hand, but whenever you will sold out after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, so you will get that money. Okay, the capital appreciation plus rental income that you have to consider in the combination. Rental, now it is the your rental income with the 5 lakh 6 lakh rupees, but you have to make the repair cost after 2 and 3 years. You have to make the repair, maintenance, painting, etc. That जो 1 साल का 5 लाख रुपीस का इनकम था या 6 लाख का था, 6 × 3 18 लाख. अगर 1 साल आपके 1 करोड़ के घर है तो अप्रोक्स यू हैव टू गिव द रिपेयर मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट 1 से 2 लाख. तो 18 लाख से माइनस करके 2 लाख तो ये हो गया. नाउ फिर फ्रेश किराएदार आएगा, टेनेंट आएगा, देन यू हैव टू गिव द सम कमीशन टू द लैंडलॉर्ड, सॉरी कमीशन टू द प्रॉपर्टी डीलर. ओके, तो वो घट के हो जाता है 3 साल में, 3 साल में 15 लाख रुपया. ओके, तो व्हेन यू विल फाइंड आउट कि 1 करोड़ की प्रॉपर्टी 3 साल में आई एम अर्निंग अराउंड 15 लाख रुपया, तो डिवाइडेड बाई कर लोगे तो 5%. इफ योर कैपिटल एप्रिसिएशन इज नॉट गुड इन ऑन दैट प्रॉपर्टी, तो रेंटल वैल्यू के लिए प्रॉपर्टी खरीदना इज द वेस्ट ऑफ मनी इन माय सेंस. नाउ loan versus loan interest. So whenever we are purchasing any asset, so we have to take the some loan. So when you will compare loan amount as well as the interest rental income earned amount, तो आप 0/0 पर आ जाओगे. Even in the real life, I have seen 3 to 4 house property. One of my client has purchased one property in Manish of 32 lakh rupees in 2018. But due to some reason that area has not developed, this last year he has sold in the 20 lakh rupees, 32 lakhs he has purchased and he has sold in the 20 lakh rupees. Then it is the depreciation. Okay. There is the one more client who had the purchase in Noida 2016-17 around 65 lakh rupees, but he has sold in 80 lakh rupees last year. Okay, definitely it is the appreciation of the around 15 lakh rupees. But जो 6 year में he has paid some interest amount on loan. जब दोनों को कंपेयर किया गया, इन्फ्लेशन कंपेयर किया गया, तो वो लॉस में ही गया. तो when we are making any investment related to that, तो वो आपको कहीं ना कहीं when you will do the some portfolio audit, then you will find out कि ओहो मैंने क्या सोचा था क्या. Now, in case of the shares, suppose that you have the purchase S bank share 200 rupees, 300 rupees, and you are right now you are finding the 26, 30, 40 rupees. Then you have to identify. ये नहीं कि किसी भी शेयर से we have to do marry. हमें शादी नहीं करना है किसी भी शेयर से. What we have to do when we have purchased, we have to identify the that asset, and whenever it will go up, like we have the I have said in my portfolio, जब भी 25% का हाइक आएगा मैं सोल्ड आउट कर दूंगा. तो आई हैव टू सी whether it is the hike of the 25% sold out. फिर दूसरे शेयर को खरीदो, फिर 25% आए then sold out. तो we have to fix up. We are not going to think कि ये कितना लॉस आएगा, या in case of the loss we have to set जहां 10% का लॉस आएगा मैं तो बेच दूंगा जी, मुझे इससे ज्यादा लॉस नहीं सहना. तो what will happen कि I have loss of the 10%, तो whatever the money I will receive, I will try to make investment in the some good stock, so they will give me the 20%, 30% benefit to me, so that whatever the loss I have the occurred, I will the cross up. So that we have to understand in case of the shares. In case of the Tata Power, now it is the price of the 440, 420, 400 around. Okay. And I have the purchase in the 200 rupees 2 years back, yeah, 1 year back. So within the 1 year, yeah, 1.5 year, it is going to the double price. Then it is good. So when you will compare, then you can find out, yeah, my portfolio is going to very good, my portfolio is going to very bad. Then so you can reshuffle your investment. So thank you everyone for listening, and if you have any doubt you can ask to me, and that is the my whole and soul information, awareness, whatever I have the thought in my mind, whatever I have the experience, I have the uh, explore in front of you. Now it's your turn. If you have any question you can ask. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Manish. It was really great. Thank you for informing that house investment is not the only investment.
Yeah, so if you have any question, anyone, someone has